Hello folks, welcome back. In last video we have seen how to copy artifact onto Docker host. In this video I am going to show you how can we deploy WAR file on Docker container. For that purpose I am going to use the same job deploy on Docker by modifying little bit. Let's jump into our Jenkins console and yes, this is our deploy on Docker. Let's create a new job, deploy on container, and I will copy the information from deploy on Docker. Okay, I'm changing it as a container. GitHub should be same, Git repository URL is same, and build also I'm not changing anything. And we are going to push our WAR file onto Docker host. Once it is available in the Docker host, we need to create a image out of it. To create image out of it, we need to run some of the Docker commands. Those commands we are going to execute from the publish over SSH so that those commands create a Docker image and a Docker container. For that purpose, let's add a command. Go to inside to /home Docker admin. Then create an image Docker build -t. Image name I am giving DevOps image. From dot. Once image is created, we need to create a server. So docker run -d, nothing but a detached mode, -name DevOps container, export on port number 8080, internally runs on port number 8080 from DevOps image. All right. So what we are doing is, once WAR file is copied onto target system, it go inside to the home directory and run the docker build -t DevOps image. It creates a image called DevOps image. Then also create a container called DevOps container by using the image whatever we create. Okay, now let's save this one and execute the job. Apply, save. So before executing this one, we'll go and check is there any images or containers are there. pwd ls, we have docker file and var file. Let's remove var file, so it should create a new one whenever we execute the job. Next thing is docker ps -a, no container. Docker images, we have a image docker rmi, removing this image. So it's clean right now. Clear the screen. Let's go back to our Jenkins server, build this job. So this time what should happen? It should able to create a var file. Var file get copies onto the target system, and Jenkins server is going to run couple of commands on the target system. That is, it goes inside to Docker admin account and create a image docker ps -a docker images. We got a new images under docker ps -a. We got new container as well. Let's access it from the browser, and our job is successful. So container docker host IP address : we have exposed it on port number 8080. Okay, Apache default page is working. Web app. If I do yes, we could able to see this one. All right, this is how we can deploy on a container by using Jenkins. Now assumes that there is a change in the code, and we have to create a new var file and get it to deploy into a target environment. So assuming that there is a new code, and let me try to build it. So it's trying to build. So you can see here, it's built the new var file. It's copied the var file onto target environment and trying to build and deploy a new container. But problem here is there is already a container called DevOps container running on the system. So you cannot able to deploy a new container with the same name. So what I'm trying to say is Jenkins cannot able to manage deployments properly. That is where we need to look after for the some of the deployment tools which are available in the market. So to overcome these kind of problems, we are going to use Ansible as our deployment tool from next lecture. So in the next lecture, I'm going to show you how to set up Ansible and how can we able to address these kind of problems in the Ansible. And another problem here with the Jenkins is I'm deploying on a target environment which I have registered. Assumes that you have hundreds of systems where you need to deploy, you need to register all those systems with the Jenkins, which is a difficult task. These kind of problems cannot be able to achievable through the Jenkins. If you achieve also, there is so much work you need to do. Henceforth, we are going to use Jenkins only as a build tool. For the deployment purpose, we are going to use Ansible. So Ansible take this WAR file and deploys it in a target environment, whatever we specify. We are going to see how it is going to happen in the next video. Until then, see you. Bye.